Hi, I'm Jourdan Bell with Texas A&M AgriLife, and we are at the cotton variety trial that was planted in Hutchinson County on May the 9th. Today is October the 10th, so we are right at 5 months post-planting, and we are now at a stage in development where we are determining the harvest aid application timing. Of course, when we talk about harvest aids, we are talking about hormonal products that are used to induce leaf drop and boll opening in plants. There are several methods that producers like to use when they are determining harvest aid application timing. I personally like to use the number of nodes above uppermost cracked boll. I feel that this is a very conservative method. It allows us to ensure that the majority of the fiber has fully developed in that field before a harvest aid is applied. Some producers like to evaluate a field and determine if visually it appears that 40 to 60% of the harvestable bolls have cracked. Other producers like to use the knife method. Now, when we use the knife method, we are actually cutting unopened bolls and looking at the seed coat. If that seed coat has turned brown and it is dark, we now have fully mature seeds and we know that the fiber has developed. But again, as I mentioned, looking at the nodes above uppermost cracked boll, we can be guaranteed that the fiber has fully developed because these bolls have popped on their own. Now, when we are doing this, we like to count and make sure that we have at least 4 nodes above that uppermost cracked boll. This variety is Phytogen 205, and so we can tell it is an earlier variety. It is a variety that is going to be a lot faster in the Texas Panhandle and mature more quickly on its own than a later variety. The good thing about a variety trial is that we are able to compare the maturity of different varieties side by side under the same management conditions. Right next to us, we have Delta Pine 1820. This is another variety that is well positioned for the Texas Panhandle, has a good, strong production history, but we can tell just by evaluating this variety that it is not as far along as Phytogen 205, so we would not want to come in and apply a harvest aid at this time for this variety because it would be too premature. So again, as we start to consider harvest aid timing for the Texas High Plains, it's really important that we are out evaluating fields and really looking at individual varieties and individual fields so that we do not prematurely stop fiber development.